Hello everyone, welcome back to the studio. Today I'm going to be working on this little series. Well, I'm saying little series because I've been working on them at the same time as my big canvases, which I will go back to later. Here you can see I added some gold leaf and some copper leaf, and this is why I love working in a series, because you can do one thing to one thing and then do them all. So various sizes, as you can see, I was working on these small 10 by 10 centimetre ones that are now in an exhibition. I did some collage papers as well, my handmade collage papers that I made with the jelly plate. And what I'm going to do today is get some sandpaper and sand back some of the paint on there to see what I can reveal. Sandpaper I've got comes in different sizes, of course. I think I've got 60, an 80 and a 40, I do believe, and I will be testing out different ones, seeing what happens when I start kind of scratching away at the surface. There's many layers on here already, and I've forgotten what I did, so we'll get some surprises. 3 different types here. There's a canvas board, there's just plain wooden board, and the minis are on canvas, so we'll be very delicate with those ones. So here we go, starting to just sand away and see what I reveal underneath. You want to go over the leaf, the gold leaf or the copper leaf. I like how it makes it blend in more. Also revealing some of the charcoal that I put on in one of the other layers. So I'm going to have a go at all the others and I'll speed it up. Yes, I think probably what this does is, for me anyway, just looking at them, it seems to create a little bit more depth. And like I said, there's so many layers on here that you forget what you've done and you get these nice surprises coming out. I'm going to try this, just be careful on the canvases, you don't want to be making holes in it. So here I move on to my bigger ones. So like I said, working in a series, when you do something on one, you can continue and do it on all of them. So this is back to my mountain, or what turned out to be my mountain landscape painting that, you know, I keep thinking is finished and then I keep going back in again. What I'm doing here is I'm just kind of smoothing down any areas that are too sticking up, like edges of collage papers and paint maybe that's gone a bit too thick, that I want to even out a little bit, so I'm not losing the visual texture but kind of the physical texture, not all of it because it is still quite textured. And again, of course, revealing the history of what's underneath, which is so totally relevant with how I am working at the minute. My big realization of why I'm so attracted to the landscape, the mountains, going right back to my childhood and background of being brought up in England, in Yorkshire, and spending a lot of time in the Lake District, which is quite mountainous, which I loved. Where I am now in the south of France, we're not far from the mountains, and I absolutely love spending time in the mountains. And I've just kind of made this connection of why I feel so attracted to it, because I've got so many lovely memories of time spent there as a child, and well, not just as a child, as a grown up as well. So I'm actually painting absolutely what I love and what is meaningful to me, what brings me happiness. It just got me thinking that if you creating things that make you happy in life, and you, while creating it, you're also enjoying the whole process, which is what I do with my mixed media process, and you can create something that's meaningful to you. I'm not going all deep or anything, but it's just that I've made this connection to what I love, how I love doing it, and it just made this full circle of the process come to meet in a really special way. So I did all the sanding very carefully, and now I am adding some glazing. You see I've gone with this really bright, almost luminous yellow here, but don't worry, I am going to, all part of the glazing process, I'll be rubbing it back a little bit after. So all part of this taking away, putting on, taking away, putting on, this has been my process all the way through these paintings. And well, that's what I love. I guess that's why I have made this connection of memory and looking through the layers of my life, combining the past with the present and embracing the differences in between. Some more very watered down, kind of a crimsony colour. I can't remember the colour exact, but like I did with the yellow, I will be putting it on and taking it off again. Here I have changed for the other big 1 metre by 1 metre canvas that I've been working on in this series, and doing the same, taking off, sanding down, and then I will be again adding some glazes, putting them on, taking them off, and well, here you can see I'm revealing some little surprises. This one's become more about water, being near water. I live near water, I live near a river, and I visit lakes a lot. I've done a few paintings about lakes, and of course this goes back to the past-present connection. That's why I always like to paint the feeling of being in a place rather than painting a place. It's that feeling I get from being there, which hopefully transfers to whoever's looking at the painting. Maybe it reminds them of a place that they enjoy being in, that you enjoy being in. Or like me, it reminds you of somewhere you visited as a child. Let me know in the comments if any of these paintings you've seen today give you the feeling of being in some special place in your past or present. I'd be really interested to know. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing as always, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Au revoir.